I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
I don't know if I should start with this, but Moody sent me some very nervous and angry messages in the middle of the night, which I found kind of funny. Why would he do that? So, of course, we're going to get into that a little bit. Okay, we're going to dabble a bit. And only for the purposes of, I'm just shocked by the message I got last night. Okay. If you don't recall yesterday's program, I was merely pointing out a fact when Carl lied about me and said that I said something I didn't because Gino said something. And I was just pointing out his hypocrisy because it sucks when you are held accountable for what somebody else said. Nat, speaking of cucarachas and bugs, it sucks when you're being held accountable for something somebody else said. I guess Moody, I guess we could watch a little bit of this clip. I guess Moody, Moody, his sister wives of Patrick Melton with Carl. Stalin posted this clip. I'm not going to play a bunch of it, but just for some context here, which we love, dearest Stalin. Keanu, Carl WATP's hypocrisy, blah, 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 blah. This is yesterday. Just catching you up. Okay. Before we get to the clip, I want to hide emotion. I can't, and then I defamatory. And if you don't send me an edible arrangement, I don't want an edible arrangement. If you took it seriously, hey, standing up and recreating the photo is funny. it was like that. Exactly. Waste at the end. Do it. I mean, that's fine that they do it. But I'm allowed to say you guys are obsessed. And I mean, I don't know. Minnesota hypocritical moment from Carl. Here's hypocritical. How easy. I don't have to say it again. They're hanging out. Oh, look, it's E-Rock. We love E-Rock. Well, see, again, there's another thing. I like E-Rock. Gino doesn't. My sentiments about E-Rock or Gino's sentiments about E-Rock are not mine. It's a thing. We're both entirely different people. There you go.
Ridiculous. Right. I definitely think they should know about his predilection for supporting AI child. But I mean,
now, Aaron is talking about, I guess, that Moody volunteers at a boys' home or whatever, and he's saying that, well, his predilection for the things that Patrick Melton says that Moody didn't necessarily say. Moody didn't say them. Did you hear me there? I said Moody didn't say it. Why am I being messaged in the middle of the night by Moody? Yes, I recognize that it's probably the daytime for him, so that's even fucking weirder. But did you see that I just said Moody didn't say it? His husband, Patrick Melton, did. Sucks to be lumped in something that you don't agree with. Right, Carl? But he's being blamed for saying those things.
Yeah.
The things that their Lord and Savior Patrick Melton said. Now, Carl, you're caught in a very hypocritical position here. Okay. Mint, I thought, could that be? Hey, it's the real him. I went back. I looked at the message. It's his Twitter. It's there are previous messages. It's him. And it is, I mean, shockingly embarrassing and a little unhinged. He's got a couple of screws loose, I think. I do.
I mean that. Get me the boys' shelter. No, because he's a pig and he's said horrible shit about young girls and talking about
You're a little piggy, Moody. You're the little piggy.
Aaron said that. I didn't say it. And Moody, to my knowledge, isn't the one that said fucking weird shit like that. But he said on the show. With somebody else.
Yeah, right. Aaron has said the most ridiculous, heinous shit about actual people. That's why he got fired from the radio.
Well, there's a little whataboutism, but okay.
And he's concerned that, well, this guy shouldn't be volunteering at a charity. He said something on the internet I didn't like. And actually, Moody didn't say it. Patrick Melton said it.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, no. Moody didn't say it. Patrick Melton said it. And I wouldn't be talking about this, but my mere point is that, Carl, that's highly hypocritical of you. Gino says something and I'm held accountable for it. That was the whole point of that. Moody then, in the middle of the night, in the cloak of night, and I don't know, what time would it be in New Zealand if it's 4 a.m. here? Alexa, if it's 4 a.m. here, what time is it in New Zealand?
It's 4 p.m. in Los Angeles when it's 4 a.m. here.
No. New Zealand. What time, if it's 4 p.m. here, what time is it in New Zealand?
It's 8:56 a.m. in New Zealand.
Okay,
It's 4 p.m. here.
It's even fucking weirder. All right. You know what? He's crashing out at 8 in the morning. Okay. So I'll play the other clip and then I'll just read it to you. I don't care. Moody. Jesus, have you lost your mind? Oh, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. You dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun. No, this was this morning. I don't watch Aaron too often. I actually didn't really, it didn't occur to me that he was on the air. But whatever.
Sent me a very, very Keanu just sent me a very, very funny text. So the other day, we were on the show and we were talking about how that guy Moody is a stalkery, weirdo, obsessive creep. Like he's super f***ed up. He gathered 163 pages worth of like Reddit posts and like my show and sent it to like boxing organizations and like, this guy's bad. He's a mean guy. He's a terrible racist and he's awful. Like real stalker.
Now, I'm pretty sure Moody, I don't know for a fact, but yeah. And we'll get to it, but you know, he gathered files to send to, if it's not true, it's not true. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I don't want to speak out of school, but wasn't like Moody, the guy like at the head of the charge to get Aaron's boxing license removed? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but yeah. Okay. I would call that interfering in someone's life. Not cool. Not cool. He also interviewed Aaron's cellmate because that's normal behavior. Okay. Oh.
Behavior. He's also said fucked up things about child and how certain kinds of child are good and should be allowed and we should let.
Now I have to pause you here, Aaron. He didn't. He's actually said the opposite. But because people are morons, and Patrick Melton, I believe, is the one. I don't quote me. I feel like he was like, hear me out. Child AI there might be help. And he makes creepy jokes or whatever, right? But I think Moody's actually said the opposite. So I got to correct you there. Pool scam Sam. Thanks for the 99. Why is toe the common denominator of all problems? You take that up with him. You think they're all idiots. How about that? Dabbleverse, just a bunch of middle-aged men antagonizing each other on the internet. All right, there you go. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. So I think Aaron's got that wrong there, to my knowledge.
Watch. Like he's a fucking disgusting guy. And so I said, well, a guy who feels that way about child. And then somebody told me, here's the boys' home that he volunteers at. And I'm like, that's disgusting. This guy should not be allowed near.
I am not defending anyone here at all. Literally no one. I hate Melton. It's just a disgusting slob, creep. Not defending him at all. He's a Glad his back hurts.
children. Like he talks about, he says disgusting things about my daughter. He says disgusting things about child. Like he's a creepy, weird incel guy. So maybe there's a possibility he's attracted. Like, I'm sorry, but if you say certain kinds of child should be allowed, I have to think that maybe you're attracted to, you like that kind of thing. That makes me think that. So I'm like, maybe I should come.
I don't agree. Okay, he didn't say that, but and again, my whole point in that clip that like sent Moody into a tizzy was I don't need to be held accountable for something that someone else said on a show. Right? I don't necessarily agree with the notion that you are who your friends are.
Contact this boys' home, and maybe I should let them know, like, here's the clip of this guy saying this, because like I know Melton said it and then he backed him up, and I'm like, here's the thing of him talking that way.
I don't even back him up.
No, I never did. I never did send anything in. It was just like when show was over, I was done. But apparently we have caused a panic in Mahmoud Hikmet. Apparently this camel jockey is very, very mad. Or not mad. He's scared. Keanu.
Is that a derogatory? That's got to be derogatory. Yeah. Okay.
Keanu says, you made Moody a nervous wreck. He's messaging me in the middle of the night about his career at the boys' home. Bro, I never even called. I mean, I probably should now. Moody, not a...
Here's the thing. Roles were reversed. They would call. Moody would have no qualms about fucking calling. The man makes charts and graphs and tracks people's like online whereabouts. And, you know, I mean, roles were reversed. They would call. Aaron didn't call your boys home.
Good idea. This is why I tell these guys, don't live your life on the internet. Why would you do this? Why would you be an insecure person and live your life online? So you made Moody a nervous wreck. He's messaging me in the middle of the night about his career at the boys' home. Oh, no. And I never even called him. I never even emailed him. Maybe it's time. I see I've triggered Jfish in the chat already. Oh, boy. Maybe it's time to make a call. Oh, my. So apparently I hold little Moody's fate right in the palms of my hands.
Smug. Smug. I don't blame him, though. Okay. So, yes, I did text that to Aaron. Like, I'm first of all, Moody, have you lost your fucking mind? Moody, I don't say this lightly. I don't know what you expected. Moody, I fucking hate you. What did you expect to accomplish by messaging me at 8 a.m. your time, 4 a.m. my time? I fucking hate you. I don't think you're a fucking pedo, though. I don't think you're a pedo, for Christ's sake. I've never said anything of the like. Do I think you're, unsightly, unfunny, and a douche? Yes. Yes, I do. But I don't think that you're a pedo. Okay. So here's the convo. He sends me this like long article. Here it's like he showed this on this little piggy. It's like his sentiments about AI, child pornography, and blah, blah, blah. And he thinks the opposite. Like he's obviously against it, right? And I'm not going to read through that because you didn't have to explain that to me. Moody says, here's what I've said about AICP. Anyone can see that I'm very much against it. I've never spoken out for it. I've been very publicly against it. This is the post Aaron is using to say I'm a child predator, and he's getting his listeners to make calls / contact the charity I volunteered at. He pulled up the number and address of the charity during his stream. Okay, did he? Again, Moody, roles were reversed. Y'all fucking wouldn't think twice about doing that. And I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's fucking cool at all. It's a fucking shitty thing to do. And you can tell in my message to him how fucking nice I'm being. And then it goes on and on. But, which is a huge waste of time for a charity that does some real work for people who need it. I think it's great that he volunteers, not to mention accusing me to people in my life and community for disgusting things I've never said, advocated for, or done. Now, isn't it? It is really shitty to be lumped in and held accountable for some shit that somebody else said while you were on a show. Right, Carl? People are free to dislike me. And I know you're not my biggest fan, but this is way over the line. First of all, again, I say, have you lost your fucking mind? I hate you. Second of all, the fuck do you want me to do about it? I would never do that. I don't think you said those things. You ugly motherfucker. What are you talking about? So I say, Moody, you do realize I know you don't have those sentiments. Of course you don't. That's fucked up if anyone lumps you in with some gross joke Melton made. My only point in showing that on my show today, I assume that's why you're messaging me right now, is to point out Carl being a hypocrite. He lied and said I said something I never did in any capacity, but then moves the goalpost and says I'm responsible for what Gino says because I laugh along. But you guys aren't for what Melton says, etc. Basically, that's exactly what I fucking said yesterday. I'm disgusted. How nice am I? I'm disgusted if freaks are calling and trying to interfere with your life, especially since you're just trying to do something nice. I agree. That's way over the line. That wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough for Moody. And I hate him. I think he's such a fucking loser, nerd, creep, but not a pedo. Okay. He said, it's not about a gross joke. Melton can make whatever gross joke he wants without making him a pedophile. Again, I said it was a joke. He's saying I'm actively advocating for pedophiles and child. He adds, and he makes jokes as a cherry on top, but it's hardly there to make a point. Again, what do you want me to do about this? What would you like for me to do about it? I get the blame for fucking everything. Everything with these middle-aged fucking freak misogynists antagonizing each other on the internet. Somehow it's my fault. It's not. No one is calling the charity and saying he makes cup holder jokes. They're calling and saying he advocates for, and he's up. I said, I think that's fucked up. But welcome to playing on the internet and being a judgmental, smug piece of shit on the internet. You, not me. Would I ever co-sign something like that or encourage listeners to do something like that? No. Take it up with Aaron. This is way beyond saying insulting things to each other. Yeah, you mean... And then I think, before I even say it, I think I wrote it. You've gone beyond insulting, all of you, but okay. The fuck do you think I can do about Aaron's fan base? I'm allowed to be judgmental and smug. People are free to call me an asshole or whatever. It's something else entirely to contact people and charities I'm associated with and tell them I'm a pedophile. And I say, I already said that's fucked up. And then he goes, nah, you're fine. But I just wanted to point out that it wasn't a lumping in with Melton thing. He's attacking me separately from Patrick. You've lost your fucking mind, Moody. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to call up there and tell him, don't incite your audience to call your... I think that's fucked up. No one should be doing that. But you guys wouldn't think fucking twice about doing it if the roles were reversed. Need I remind you, you interviewed Aaron's cellmate. You create charts and graphs and like ways to track people's whereabouts on the internet. Am I on crazy pills, or what is with the fucking hypocrisy? And then I said, I was making a point about me. You're smart enough to understand that. Maybe not. Some people might say it's crossing a line to interview someone's fucking cellmate too. You're all a bunch of fucking creeps. Sweet. I guess that's totally the same as kids. Thanks, Kiki. I said, what was your reason for messaging me? Did I say that you kids? No. How would you like for me to respond? Sorry, that's happening. I already said that. What next? Do you want to chart about it? I said, no, wait. Do you want to chart it out? I hate him. He's so gross. I was explaining a situation which you didn't seem to fully understand. To you. Okay, he's lost it. It doesn't even make sense. You're sidestepping it now. Have a good night. I said, good day, sir. You're making it about you. You're not fully understanding what I was saying. He said, good night, Kiki. I said, sleep tight, pedo. JK. Pedo. Moody, you've lost your fucking mind. This has nothing to do with me. Might be some sort of, strange karma for you. I mean, you're contacting boxing gyms and stuff like people. Aaron didn't do it. I'll admit, I suppose, like, if he says that, he might have some crazed fans too that are going to do that. And I think that that's fucked up. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Moody. If you lost your mind, I fucking hate you. If you're looking for sympathy from me, you ain't gonna find it. Jesus Christ. Right. You're all dabbler's middle-aged, ugly men antagonizing each other on the internet. That's all it is. I'm not allowed to tell Aaron that. I'm not allowed to tell Aaron. Yeah, you made Moody a nervous wreck, dude. What the hell? They interviewed his cellmate. They fucking, wait, come on. That's crossing the line. And nothing anyone's ever said about me or, that's never crossing the line. You never cross a line with me at all. That's all perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. But Aaron's fans doing that is crossing a line. And I don't agree with it. But, it's a little pot calling kettle pedo. Okay. How about that? I don't think any of them fucking toes, for Christ's sake. But they are creeps, and they are like a bunch of fucking little girls. Little baby girls. They never cross the line with me, ever.
She might be retarded.
Are you retard?
She's too dumb to talk to you.
Are you retard? You dumb bitch!
She's dumb.
Kiki, jump off a cliff.
You are so wrong. I could show them.
Incapable of taking
whatever. You're the dumbest cunt ever.
I still managed to win that shit show. That's all. So, suck my dick, Moody. You've lost your fucking mind. PD, you're adorable. And middle-aged, I am married to a 57-year-old man. There's nothing wrong with being middle-aged. But when you're a middle-aged, unsightly person that antagonizes other men on the internet, I just think that that's a rather odd way to spend the time. Okay? Okay. Clip it! 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here.